Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. I'm with two fellas here who they're not the happiest. And listen, I'm not that guy to come on and.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not that guy to rub it in and do all this stuff. I could if I wanted to, but it is what it is. Turkish. It's 4-0 to Liverpool in the end. How do you react to that?
It's hard to rub it in when I think we've seen this before, and you know, we was optimistic coming here, but I didn't think the result would come. I expected a better performance. That's what I'm let down by.
Yeah.
You were saying in the week you'll pass the performance test. The result's a different matter, but you come and perform. I think you did okay in the first 25.
First 40 minutes we've done okay. We defended well. Listen, that's the most quietest I've seen Liverpool's ground for a very long
Lee,
time.
come off it, mate. The atmosphere was unbelievable tonight. Lee, come off it, mate.
It was quieter up until you scored. And when you did score, after that in the 2-0, brilliant. But we're quiet in the crowd. I actually said to them, first 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I said, all right, we're doing our jobs here. We've kept them quiet. I thought we'd done well defensively. Ramsdale made a couple of good saves. Liverpool, relentless. Good side. You know, like you cannot give a good team like Liverpool goals. You know, Aubameyang, silly free kick. Yeah. Then the cross comes over. Two extra on there. Mane, free as a bird, scores, and then the second goal. But ultimately, then Liverpool turned it on. They're a good side. You're a good side. But I honestly say that, you know, listen, we've been 3 or 4-0 down. In 20 minutes, and that's when the Kop and the Liverpool fans have been really vocal. But I did think we got it. I've just spoken to a couple of Liverpool fans, and they said first 20 minutes we was getting a little bit nervous because of the results before, but we was looking at a little bit more of a different animal. But what is the disappointing from our point of view, and what is from we capitulated at the end, and the more questions are going to be asked. Yeah. And Liverpool, you know, are a good side, and you cannot continue to keep coming up here and giving a team like Liverpool, with all the talent they've got, goals. Yeah.
Turkish, let's talk about the incident that really sparked things off in terms of raising the noise levels, raising the performance levels. We were talking about it there. Arteta and Klopp, the little, well, it actually lasted a fair bit to the point where the ref came over and had to give them both a yellow. What happened there?
It was boiling from the first few minutes. Arteta was unhappy about a few 50-50s. He was making it himself known, heard, very vocal and active on the side. And then there was a moment with Tomiyasu and Mane, that was it. And he done it again, Arteta. And I think Klopp then had enough and turned to him and went over to him. And Arteta went over. Now, listen, on a normal day, listen, if this was Arsenal, Man United, and this was in 2001, I would love that. You know why I'd love that? Because on the pitch, we have experienced players that will look at that and think, hold on.
Control time.
These lot can't take the piss. Yeah. But today, you had those experienced players, whereas we had a lot of young men on the pitch. And our experienced players, one being Oba, kind of shied away today. So I think that moment reinvigorated the crowd. Because I agree with Lee, up until that moment / the goal, it was quite... I think we was the more vocal. And I think in terms of chances, yes, you had more chances, but we looked safe. Ramsdale made a couple of decent saves, but we looked safe. And then Oba gives away a silly free kick, and then, you know, the rest is history.
Yeah, and then it's capitulation. I mean, I was doing, as you know, the previews with Don Robbie in the week, and he was rightfully, quietly confident that you could come and get a result. And I think if there was an opportunity for Liverpool to kind of maybe kill the game a bit earlier on, then it would have been really difficult. But because it kind of dragged out a little bit, I mean, the first half was pretty much 0-0 until the last few minutes.
Listen, I was quite pleased up until that zone, but you know, listen, I don't think any Arsenal fan would have said we're going to come here and win this game. I have to say that. I thought we'd give it a good go, and because Liverpool are a bloody good side, you know, I can't emphasise that more than that. But you know, listen, it was a little bit spiky. I'm going to say that now. We held our own at that stage, even till the, you know, I like that. I like that we, you know, Liverpool were putting us on a bit, trying to intimidate a little bit, and we stood up for it. Like, you know, Mane could have actually been sent off if he got done for and there was a little kick out as well. I haven't seen him, so I can't comment.
Ben White, I'm not sure. I remember it though. I wanted to talk to Turkish just quickly about the goal kick situation, because there was a moment where Ramsdale, maybe last 10 minutes, they were setting up for how you usually take goal kicks, and then he said, do you know what, everyone out. When you come to Anfield and you play those short goal kicks and you're looking for a triangle to be created so you can avoid the pressure, but when we pressed that, do you think they should have kept doing that as many times as they did?
You got to mix it up. This, like Lee said, this is Liverpool. I respect the going in like that, first and foremost, because in this modern day football, you need to play at the back. And eventually, to pass that line, you're going to need to play at the back efficiently against the Liverpools, Man Cities, PSGs, Bayerns and all that. But we're at a very early stage in our process right now, and we're a very young side. So I think Ramsdale changing it up, I think that actually showed some more leadership. Slowly but surely, I'm looking at Ramsdale as a leader.
Do you know what? He got a really good reception. I don't know if you saw that, Lee. When he came out for the second half, there's a little tradition at Anfield. When the keeper comes out to defend against the Kop, we give him a bit of a clap. Yeah. You know, that's just the kind of club we are. And Ramsdale come out, we clapped him, he clapped us back, we clapped him to his feet when he got injured. I actually, the personality-wise, shot-stopping-wise, I'm a big fan of Ramsdale, and I have to say that's probably not what I was saying a month ago when he bought him.
No, he's been a revelation for us, I really have to say that. But that was one thing that disappointed me about Arteta today, if I'll be honest, is that, you know, Liverpool, I've got to say, their press actually got the second goal. Change it up, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean to say that you're losing or anything or you're abandoning it. You're just saying, look, it's not working today, so we're going to change it. And I like to see a variety in things, and I think if Liverpool under Klopp it weren't working, there would be a change up. And it doesn't mean to say it shouldn't be seen as a weakness. And I think that was the thing today that disappointed me. The thing that also disappointed me was the change up of substitutions. I think, you know, Aubameyang, by the way, had a good chance, which was a well save from Alisson, by the way. Great save. It was a very good save. But other than that, we haven't really...
Partey with a shot from outside the box, good save.
The game was over then, Alex. Game was over by that. I'm talking when it really mattered, at 1-0 down, 2-0 down. We needed to do a little bit more, a little bit differently, and we didn't. So from that point, I'm disappointed. But listen, you know, we dust ourselves down and we go again. Liverpool is not our rival at this moment in time. Liverpool, you know, will look at Man City and Chelsea. And I look at it today and I don't care what anybody says. You know, Chelsea had won 3-0 today. There was a little bit of a nerve. You know, Liverpool didn't want, you know, they wanted to win this game. You know, they'd be very, very happy tonight that they've got that result.
How does it look now for Arsenal? The next 3 games, it's Newcastle at home, Everton and Manchester United away. How's that going to work out?
So, listen, the worst thing that could happen from this game is what happened, and that's us questioning the performance. And I think the best thing after this game is a home tie against a Newcastle, let's say.
Yeah. Who haven't won in the league.
Yeah, let's quickly turn it around. Let's quickly turn it around now. Next week, welcome Newcastle to the Emirates. You know, roll them over, and then we move to 2 massive away games now, because we've lost that today, which was expected. But out of the next 9 points, I'm looking at least 6-7, and that means winning one of those away games.
Yeah, big shout there, Turkish Lee judges, my brothers. Thank you very much. Get home safe, boys. That's the most important thing. Yeah, good game, and you're back up in a couple of weeks at the Everton. Proper club, that.
Yeah. Proper club.
Whoa! Just before you go,
don't forget, give us a like, drop us a comment, and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of football's most famous stand.